Oh boy, yeah, we YOTV, we back in.
Youth culture, youth voices, youth power, coming at you.
What's happening? We YOTV out here.
Before we go any further, I have to big up the magazine. Youth Outlook.
Oh boy, tell us if you smell.
Youth Outlook, the chronicle of young people's lives in the Bay Area.
Known all over the Bay and beyond.
Got a lot of good stuff for you this time. Yo,
YOTV, it's summer, we're here, it's the boardwalk, 100-year anniversary.
100
Been
years.
here forever.
I remember the first year.
Dude,
I was there.
All right,
It
I see
was
the wrinkles on
So
there.
long ago. Seems like yesterday though. Man.
Well, I'm Ann, we have Donnie, and we also have my friend here, Tiffany. We're going to test out all the rides and the arcades and all that fun stuff here at the boardwalk.
Street Fighter Classic. That's what I'm going for.
Up next for you, though, we have Miss Jessica Valenti. She's an author who talks about feminism, as in full frontal feminism. She's been on the Colbert Report, and we have her up next for you on your favorite show, YOTV.
Seeing Hillary Clinton speak at the presidential debates is an empowering thing to watch. Yet most women can't even walk down a street without being harassed or watch television without seeing something objectifying women like commercials for the endless Girls Gone Wild DVDs. The fact that women are now in positions of power is exciting, but it seems a bit reductive if the most publicized women in media are Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton. I mean, come on, there are so many women doing more important things than releasing sex tapes, getting DUIs, and flashing their breasts. In today's society, it seems like being a feminist has become something truly terrifying to women. We asked some 20 women ranging in ages from 15 to 55 if they considered themselves feminists, and they all answered no. One woman responded that feminism needs to work on its reputation before she'll join the team. Others didn't want to be seen as man-haters. Jessica Valenti, author of Full Frontal Feminism, A Young Woman's Guide to Why Feminism Matters, and founder of popular blog feministing.com, is working full-time to repair feminism's bad image.
There are virginity cards, rings, ceremonies, you name it. The one thing they all have in common is that girls' virginity and sexuality doesn't belong to them. Not only are virginity pledges so creepy and wrong, they're not exactly effective. Recent studies have shown that teens who take virginity pledges are actually more likely to have oral and anal sex. The logic is that it's because it's not intercourse that's not real sex. Somehow I don't think the folks who made up the whole pledge thing had sodomy in mind. You would think that the idea of good Christian girls taking it in science would motivate some change in the whole pledge system, but they're sticking to their guns. I wanted to put a book out there that really explained what feminism was all about in a fun, accessible way that people could relate to.
What are your experiences with being a feminist?
There's something about feminism that really pisses people off and makes people angry. So, it's like a constant battle that you're fighting against people and fighting against all of those terrible stereotypes as well. And so my site's feministing.com, and this group of conservative guys bought feministing.org, and they started a parody site. And at first it was modeled after our old design, and they tried to make it look exactly like our site, and then write really like horrible, homophobic, racist, disgusting stuff so that it would be attributed to us. And still to this day, I tried to buy up the site from them, it's not gonna happen, but still to this day, we'll get people who'll write us and they'll be like, why are you writing about Nazis on feministing.org? I'm like,
Can you be sexy and still be a feminist?
I am sexy and still a feminist. Yeah, I think so. I think that being a feminist is inherently sexy because it means that you've gotten past all the nonsense that tells you that you're not good enough, that tells you that you don't look okay the way you are, that tells you that you shouldn't be having sex, for your own pleasure. So I think that just basically in, having feminism in your life, it makes your sexuality that much better.
How do you feel about feminists that wear like mascara and high heels and the feminists that like don't agree with them?
I have mascara on right now, so that tells you how I feel about that. No, I don't think that you should judge people and their politics on what they wear or how they look. I think that's just as bad as, judging, a sexist man judging you because of the way you look or judging you because of beauty standards. I think that our politics are our own and they shouldn't be tied up in what we choose to wear. I think it's unfortunate that there are certainly some folks who are like, you can't be a feminist if you wear high heels, or you can't be a feminist if you do that. And I think that's ridiculous. I think it's the work that's important and what you do with yourself in your life that speaks volumes, not the way you look.
In India, they just elected a woman president.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think this helps feminism, or do you think Hillary has a chance in the next election?
I think it's always great to see women in leadership positions and in powerful political positions. I think it helps us as a culture to see that, and certainly it helps politically. I think Hillary totally has a chance. I think she has a great chance, and I think that's a great thing. I do wish that people would stop talking about Hillary as a woman and Barack like as a black person. It seems like you can't really talk about them as candidates without bringing up their race and gender, which seems kind of regressive to me. But other than that, I feel really positive about it.
What would you advise young feminists to do to make a difference in their communities?
I think that that's something that every young woman has to answer for herself. You know, like I'm not the know-it-all on feminism. I think that every woman knows what's going on in her community and her life and what she could do best to improve it. I'd say if they wanted to get a start and they wanted to get an idea, I think going online is a great place to start. Checking out some feminist blogs, checking out the local feminist organizations in her area, and just taking it from there.
What do you hope to see in the new generation of feminists?
What do I hope to see? I'm really happy with what I already see in the new generation of feminists. I think that women are really active and doing a lot of things in their communities, and that really heartens me. I'd like to see more women who are doing that feminist work and doing that activist work label themselves as feminists and take on that label with pride. But outside of that, I think they're doing great work as it is.
Has feminism changed your life? Like how?
Definitely. Feminism is definitely changed my life for the better. I think for any girl who's kind of opinionated and loud and speaks her mind, I think that so often we're told, quiet down, or your opinion doesn't matter, or you should be more ladylike. So finding feminism for me was like finding something that said I was okay as a person, that I wasn't too loud, that I wasn't too unladylike, that I was fine just the way I was.
We want you to check out yotv92wb, and we'll be right back. Commercial break status. Yay! Well, this is pretty cool right here, but
cool.
Next thing we have cool for you up is Miss Goddess.
Goddess and She, yeah, one of our very, very favorite Yo interns, Gabriella, caught up with him. Goddess is a what?
Goddess is a rapper.
Rapper. She, singer.
Oh,
They get together.
Beautiful singer.
Beautiful singer. They're good together is what we're saying. And Gabriella caught up with them, did an interview, so check that out.
What's up, everybody? I'm here with Gabby and yotv. Check it out, Goddess and She. I bet you think I don't know nothing but singing the blues. Sister, have I got news for you? I'm something. I hope you think that you're something too. We just want to bring realness back to music because it's really missing. Video really did kill the radio star, and it's so much about image and sex and these things that it's just that's great. It's just that they don't allow anybody else, especially females, to not be that. So we want to just prove that we can look how we can look. We can talk about being gay. We can talk about being positive, and we don't have to submit to all of these standards that women have really submitted to in hip hop and pop music. We just want to show that people want real music.
The truth is, there's more people that look like us than people that look like Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears.
Exactly.
And that's really the truth, and that's not even real. And not only that, but the girls in the magazines and all that stuff, they don't even look like that at all.
Airbrushing,
just so you guys know, they don't even look like that even a little. So don't be scared of what you look like, because they are way worse than you. There you go.
I tried to be hard and be a rap gangster, but that didn't happen. People called me a wankster. I thought that I could take an Afrocentric approach, but I'm white, so people call me a joke. I used to rap about this and hoes, fast ass rides, and all of my dough, till they realized that I didn't even know any hoes. I drove a Dodge Shadow and my account was froze. Yeah.
It's like two huge forces of nature exploding into one thing, because she's so powerful and I'm so powerful, and what we both have to say together is so true, and people really, really respond to it.
I grew up in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and then I was in Madison, Wisconsin for a long time, and now we're in Brooklyn, New York. So
I grew up in Madison, Wisconsin, and oddly enough, we were born in Washington State, both of us. within like, you know, miles of each other, but we both went to the Midwest and grew up. So
like
it's kinda
one.
weird.
You know, I started playing cello when I was 3, and then, and violin at 7, and then I moved to percussion at 10, because my family, I was, like, exposed to music in the womb, you know. So, you know, I actually, like, in 4th grade, I was really into, like, Def Jam artists, like Beastie Boys and Run DMC, and I actually used to get in trouble every day on the bus. My bus tried to be like, shut up with that, Ruckus! And I'm like, yeah, girls, all I really want is girls. Even then, I was, like, a big old dyke in 4th grade.
And for me, it was just like ever since I could speak, I was singing, and I just always sang, and that's how it always was. My first solo was in like 2nd grade, and I never stopped. You know, it's part of who I am. It's the part of the like absolutely thing that makes me who I am. The L Word's a show on Showtime that's all about lesbians, and it's naughty, dirty, lovely things that happen on the L Word.
The L Word was my favorite show before I went on it, and I still love the L Word, but it's just, it kind of ruins it for you when you see, like, behind the scenes how everything is shot, and you meet the people because you, like, are like, wow, they're not really exactly like they are on the show, you know?
We're doing, like, the Cecil song, like, and it's Pam Grier, and everybody's like, oh my god, like, we're like, oh my god, it's so crazy, and there you are, like, oh my god. So it was, like, totally insane and really surreal, but really fun, and we laughed about it, and you know, it was really fancy. And they've been so imperative for our career and getting our name out there. So we're so grateful for the L Word and like all the stuff that they've done for us, for real.
Oh man, 10 or 50 more years. I mean, we want to be the Kanye West of the dyke community. Yeah. You can catch us at www.god-des.com. Keep your head high. Always stay positive. God S&C, YOTV. Yeah.
As we watch our little homies fly around in their helicopters, we want you to come right back. We have a commercial break, and in the meantime, check out our website, youthowlet.org.
I'm going to try to ride on top of one, like Die Hard.
All right, YoTV, we're pretty high up here.
Yeah.
We're on the skywalk. I don't know what this thing is called.
I don't know what it is either.
I'm a little scared.
It's called the nauseation machine, is what I call it.
And the funniest part is that the youngest person on this ride is not scared at all.
She's fine. She's loving it up here. It's crazy.
Well, up next for you, we have some of that exclusive footage of Miss Guapale, the Bay Area's neo soul queen.
No wind.
Oh, it's shaking a little.
No wind.
Anyways,
okay.
In case you missed it, she performed live at Stern Grove, and we got it up next for you on YoTV.
Check it out. One of my shoes is gonna fall.
I was on my way here early this morning getting ready at 7:30, and I heard there was some people here at 6:30 already, so I just want to say thank you for being here now. Thank you for whenever you got here. We are so thankful to see you out there. By the river, in this little old tent, just like this river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh yes it is. It's been too hard living, no, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the clouds. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh yes it is. There were times I went to my brother. I said, brother, Daddy, can you help me, please? And if he turned me down, I'd go to my mother. I say, mother, I'm down on my knees. And there was times that I thought this loneliness, it wouldn't last forever. And somehow I knew that I could still labor. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it is.
Right now, we're gonna go to commercial break. I'm gonna try not to throw up on everyone below us or drop a shoe. While we do that, you check out yotv92wb.
Are you guys feeling good? You look good.
That ride is scary. It's been around. Oh man, there they go. The Giant Dipper has been around since 1924.
It's a long time.
Highly suggest that you guys ride that first before you eat any of your fried food here at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. We had a lot of fun, but we're not done yet. But it's that time. We have to go. You don't have to go home, but you gotta. Yeah, we gotta go.
You don't gotta go home, but you do have to come here. Santa Cruz Boardwalk. Amazing fun. We're staying the rest of the day. I'm gonna get a hotel. I'm staying the night. I don't care.
Bye guys! Woo! One way.
Must wear seatbelts over the head and under one arm. And our bumping is not allowed. Thank you.
And what's not allowed? I'm gonna do it anyway.
You said bumping's not allowed. Why is it called bumper cars then?
I'm confused too.
Think fun.
My friend.
You think
hey,
fun.
Hey. Yeah, Donnie, I have a fear of heights too.
This is like.
Oh man, this is scary.
Can we get at least a last confession?
Man, look down,
Mom,
look
Dad.
down. Ah!
This is not good for me.
Oh my God. Are you scared, Tiffany?
Tyler looks like he's about to